Good morning, Findlay Dreamers.
Morning, Miss Adams.
And good morning, Findlay Scholars.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Findlay family.
Good morning,
Morning, Mr. Kirby. It is a good morning, even with the fat snowflakes flying this morning. And Mr. Kirby, you were opening those car doors, standing out in the snow. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to start with a shout out. I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out for Mrs. Boudreau, Mrs. Smith, and all the fifth grade students. When you walk down to lunch today, if you have a little bit of time, take a look at somebody's locker and read the locker signs. Those locker signs are amazing. Students have written about their goals. They wrote about what they like about Findlay. They wrote about themselves. They are all ready to talk to visitors that come into our school, that have tours. They're all ready to do the best they can do on upcoming Iowa assessments or fast reading or math. But most importantly, they're thinking about the future. Yesterday, our word of the day was forward. They are thinking about not just the future happening, but they making the future happen the way they want it to and creating that change for themselves. It is amazing. So a big shout out to fifth grade. I bet you've read those, Mr. Miller.
Well, you know what? Mrs. Smith told me about them the other day, and she made a intentional point to say, look at these. And I thought, wow, how fabulous can this be for these students to think that way and get there when they really can get there the way they want it to do. So that's the most important thing. It's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. You know, I started the day in the gym with a few students, and that's where I want to go with my small talk today about the students that were in there with me. I'm finding that already we came back on yesterday, which is Wednesday. I already see improvements. I mean, I see those little goals that are being reached or those sub goals. I am going to name some people because I think that's what's needed. I want to do a shout out myself for Noah, who's in this classroom, for making progress, and he knows what I mean. So that's what that's what counts. And then I'm going to be a shout out for Corleon. He's making great choices. And there's so many people that are showing the leadership and the help that's going to be needed every day with students. You know, I keep thinking about some of the fifth graders. I had Yars helping again, as I've talked about her before. And she can help those students make those small changes that we want to notice every day that truly count to make it bigger in terms of reaching larger goals. You know, Leah Gwen, are you over here? Where you at? Can you come up here a little bit more? Leah Gwen has something to say about someone in this room too that's making improvements. Go ahead, Leah Gwen.
I think Wesley has been really good at doing his work and has a lot more gold days.
A lot more gold days. So we have, see what I mean? She offered to talk about him. She was the person that wanted to lead on this. I just love it, Leah Gwen. And then Abby, you want to come up here on this side of Mr. Miller? Come over here though, so they can see it. She's going to do our shout out today. Right here, Abby, so they can see you. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out for my class for being level 0 when Miss Jenks is talking.
Right on.
That's growth. That's moving forward. Because I remember there are times when, you know, maybe you forget to be at a level 0, or maybe you're so excited that you just can't contain your words and you really want to share with a friend. And that's okay. And that's why you're here, to learn and to grow and to get to that point where you can say, look, my class is doing a lot better. And I think that is so heartening to be here at Findlay, because you see this not just in this fourth grade class, but you see it in first grade classes. You see it in kindergarten classes. The energy and the life force that these scholars bring every day. Man, I'm so glad I do what I do and that I am where I am. And I'm so glad that we're at a point now where we are going to bring more guests and visitors in. And I know we've got some classroom greeters in different rooms, and that is a great way to showcase what goes on, because we can talk and we can say, hey, great, this is awesome. But when other people that don't live in this world every day and aren't necessarily part of our daily family here at Findlay, they're going to come and see this stuff. And I'm telling you, everybody, they're going to say things. I'm not telling you what they say when they're on their way out, but they're going to say things that maybe you didn't realize because we haven't had other people here watching what we do. So look forward to that. Look forward to the John Deere store order coming in. Slowly, things are arriving and being delivered. I'm hoping that the end of next week, we can do a distribution day. So look forward to that. Second grade already brought in their permission forms for next week's trip to the botanical garden. I just talked with a first grader about visiting Drake next month. All of the things, all the flowers are starting to bloom. The growth is happening. So without any further words from myself, let's have a college cheer. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate?
2033.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does fourth grade graduate?
2034.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does third grade graduate?
2035.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does second grade graduate?
2036.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does first grade graduate?
2037.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate?
2038.
Findlay Dreamers, dream big. We believe.
We believe.
Full hearts.
Whole hearts.
Better together.
Better together.